Hey there, lovely listeners. Welcome back to Self-Care Symphony, the podcast where we harmonize self-care strategies with real-life stories and dive deep into the world of self-care, one soothing note at a time. I am your host, Linkai, and this is episode 57, Striking the Chords of Self-Care, Navigating Emotions Through Music. Recently, I ventured into the university library for the first time, only to find myself surrounded by the familiar sight of students plugging in their headphones and immersing themselves in music as they hit the books. Intrigued by this collective response to stress, I delved into the emotional and psychological methods of using music as a stress reduction tool. Now armed with insights into the science behind it, I'm here to share my journey and shed light on how music can soothe the mind. And what better way to do that than through the intimate medium of a podcast, where I can not only discuss the science, but also showcase the transformative nature of music firsthand, perhaps even play a few classical tunes on the piano along the way. In this episode of Self-Care Symphony, I aim to illustrate how music, both listening to and playing, seamlessly integrates into a self-care routine, enhancing mood and focus. Personally, playing the piano has been a vital part of my self-care strategy, significantly improving my emotional well-being. Media stories like the article Mood and Music: How to Make a Playlist for Mood Management Using the ISO Principle highlights the power of music in managing mood. The ISO Principle, a key concept in music therapy, suggests that constructing playlists matching current emotions and transitioning gradually to desired emotions can effectively manage mood. This concept resonates with my own experience of using music to navigate and process emotions. Like the author of the article, who created a playlist to wind down during college, I find solace in playing piano and listening to music to tune out stress and enhance emotional well-being. Incorporating music into my self-care routine has been transformative, whether through relaxing melodies or playing my favorite pieces on the piano. I have selected to play pieces by Mozart and Schumann for this episode, not only because scientific studies support their effectiveness, but also because they resonate deeply with my classical training from childhood. My childhood experiences largely inspired me to produce this episode. At the tender age of 7, I embarked on a rigorous journey of classical piano training. The routine was demanding, filled with daily practice sessions and harmony training that often felt grueling. Yet despite the stress, I discovered an unexpected sanctuary in classical music. Now, ironically, it serves as a cornerstone of my mental well-being. Classical music has been scientifically proven to offer immense benefits for stress reduction. Moreover, engaging in musical practice has been empirically shown to lower cortisol levels and enhance creativity. As we explore the link between music and self-care, it's crucial to examine the 6 domains of self-care: physical, psychological, emotional, spiritual, social, and professional, as outlined in the paper, 6 Domains of Self-Care, Attending to the Whole Person. For this episode, I'll hone in on the psychological and emotional domains as the themes for this podcast episode, delving into how listening to and playing music intersects with these aspects of well-being. Beginning with the psychological domain, it's worth noting the profound impact music can have on our mental health. This domain defined as, quote, practices aimed at pursuing and satisfying intellectual needs and purposeful and reflective efforts to understand and attend to the overall needs of the organism, end quote, encompasses how music can enhance cognitive function, uplift mood, and alleviate symptoms of anxiety and stress. Immersing ourselves in music can nurture psychological well-being, fostering a more positive mindset. Now I want to get right into demonstrating this domain directly. I want you to make yourself comfortable, relax, and close your eyes while I go to the piano and play for you a short piece from Mozart's Sonata in D major, which is a piece I play every few weeks as a crucial part of my self-care strategy, as I find it significantly improves my intellectual focus and organization. How did that feel? Did you notice your anxiety easing and your mood lifting? I want to emphasize that these effects aren't merely surface level. They're rooted in scientific evidence. In a study on progressive relaxation, researchers investigated different relaxation techniques such as progressive relaxation, music listening, attention control, and silence to gauge their effectiveness in stress reduction. Participants underwent stress induction before being exposed to the same section of music I just played. The study highlighted the potential of techniques such as progressive relaxation and music listening in reducing stress and promoting relaxation. Of course, engaging in piano playing and not just listening also offers stress relief. A study on 57 college students compared activities like piano playing, clay molding, calligraphy, and silence. Post-session cortisol levels dropped significantly for piano, clay, and calligraphy, with piano playing most effective. These results highlight piano's stress-reducing effects, underlying the importance of musical education for mental health. For myself, despite the stresses of my classical training as a child, I find playing piano immensely beneficial for stress reduction during school. Even the mere act of playing the piano just now directly helped me reflect on my intellectual pursuits and become more self-confident in my abilities to perform piano in the future. Now onto the emotional domain, defined as practices to address negative emotions and enhance positive experiences. Stress can deeply affect our emotional well-being, leading to feelings of overwhelm, irritability, or numbness. Yet music possesses the ability to evoke a spectrum of emotions, from joy to calmness. Immersing ourselves in music allows us to connect with our feelings, offering comfort and healing. Let me play for you a classical piece used in another research study, and one which I actively play and listen to for my own self-care, so you can experience its effects on emotional health directly. The piece I just played for you was Träumerei from Kinderszenen, or Scenes from Childhood, Opus 15-7 by Robert Schumann, which I had learned during the pandemic in 2020 while studying for an exam. It has become my go-to piece when I want to relax, and is perhaps the most routine piece I play weekly on Tuesdays as my practice session as a part of my self-care strategy to unwind. For many students, research shows playing music can be a direct mediator for the unpleasant emotional experiences anxiety can cause due to school. An article showed that musical practice and participation can positively contribute to one living a flourishing life by positively influencing their emotions, engagement, relationships, and accomplishments. Personally, I found immense satisfaction in playing the piano to reduce anxiety, as it helps drown out the daily stressors of life while listening to the beautiful notes of music. Now that I have shared with you my own self-care routine with regards to playing piano as well as listening to music, and discuss some of the science behind my choices, let's address the challenges that come with incorporating piano practice or musical practice and music listening into your own self-care routines. First, finding consistent time for practice amidst our busy schedules can be tough, and wavering motivation may pose another hurdle. Secondly, staying focused on active listening amidst distractions and overcoming self-doubt in our musical journey can be daunting. However, by prioritizing self-care, leveraging the transformative power of music on our emotional well-being, and seeking support from the community, our friends, and our family, we can navigate these challenges. With dedication and resilience, we can overcome obstacles and reap the therapeutic benefits of music in our very own lives. And that wraps up another soul-soothing episode of Self-Care Symphony. We've explored the intertwining realms of music and self-care, uncovering how melodies can serve as potent tools for nurturing our well-being. I hope you have enjoyed my piano playing, even if it's a little rusty, and shared the benefits it brings to my own mental health with all of you. And I hope that you're able to learn something with regards to me sharing my own experiences with using piano and listening to music in my self-care routine. If you have any questions and are looking for more information on my piano training, please visit our website for scsymphony.com. From the psychological benefits of listening to Mozart's Sonata in D major to the emotional resonance found in Traumerei, we've witnessed firsthand the transformative power of music. As we conclude, let's remember that self-care isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It's about finding what resonates with you, whether it's losing yourself in the melodies of a piano or simply taking a moment to breathe deeply. So, let's continue our journey of self-discovery, one soothing note at a time. Until next time, dear listeners, take care of yourselves and keep harmonizing your way through life's symphony. This is Linkai signing off. Stay tuned for more melodies and musings on the art of self-care.